We just want to know a quick way to make $1 million. Then it's getting rich overnight. Then I want to remind you that you should calmly think about whether your emotions have affected your reason and judgment. Of course, you can buy lottery tickets. If you watch my videos carefully and follow the viewpoints in the video step by step, your life will definitely improve in the future, and it may even change your entire life. This is Elara.L Talk Time. Welcome to subscribe my channel to see more videos which can change your life. 1. When faced with a high price item of your choice, would you choose to relieve the purchasing pressure by comforting yourself? Telling yourself, I don't need it, or I will buy it when I have money? Or would you prefer to actively confront this challenge and asking yourself, how can I afford it? This psychological mechanism of the former may reduce anxiety in the short term, but it fails to stimulate the initiative to think, thus causing mental laziness. The latter's proactive way of thinking inspires them creativity and decision making. They may look for new sources of income, find alternative ways to trade, or develop their skills to gain a deeper understanding of how to find more valuable opportunities in the market. The difference between these two ways of thinking affects individual behavior and outcomes. The mentality, wait until I have the money to buy it later, can lead to procrastination and lost opportunities. Where the attitude, how can I afford it, drives them to keep moving forward and seek ways to solve the problem. 2. You genuinely desire to win, but the fear of failure outweighs the excitement of success. Deep down in your heart, you always believe that you can't win or that the probability of winning are low. This fear of unknown and the lack of confidence make you shrink back and set up difficulties. Excessive fear and self-doubt are the biggest factors that can destroy our talents. This may stem from past experiences, educational background, or the social perception stereotypes about failure. These negative beliefs about failure stored in the subconscious will subtly affect an individual's decision making when facing challenges, leaving them more inclined to choose a relatively safe path that involves less risks. I have mentioned the comfort zone many times in my video. It is like the circle that Sun Wukong drew for Tang Monk. If you go out, you will face many demons and ghosts. But if you stay in the circle, you will never be able to obtain the true scriptures in your life. Winning is uncertain. When you are not 100% sure, most people tend to be stable. In fact, neither will be this stability. When you encounter economic depression and social unrest, when you encounter unexpected events and unforeseen situations, you will realize that the comfort zone is not internal. People often fail to realize that a certain idea or method that was an asset yesterday has become a liability today. 3. A crucial important point, which is also emphasized many times in Rich Dad Poor Dad. You have to understand the difference between assets and liabilities. Then bad assets. I strongly agree with Rich Dad's point of view. Assets are things that can put money in my pocket, such as stocks, bonds, patents, etc. And liabilities are things that take money out of my pocket, like consumer debt, such as credit card bills. This may be contrary to our previous concepts. For example, even if you only drive a car once, the bank will treat it as an asset. But in fact, it is a liability because you spend money to buy it and it has depreciated in value. Additionally, there are ongoing expenses like gasoline, maintenance costs, insurance, and more. Whether one thing is an asset or a liability is also reality. For example, if a house is used for living and you still need to pay the loan and the taxes every month, then it is a liability. But if you own more than one house And now the house prices are rising and the house brings you profits. It becomes the asset. We need to use our money to purchase more assets, which will bring us a steady stream of passive income. Even if we do not work, this part of capital flow will not be affected, thus ensuring that our lives can proceed normally. 4. Keeping learning, especially financial knowledge. It's not just about how much money you make, but how long you can keep it. Not knowing how to manage money and the lacking of financial knowledge will make your money slip away quickly. You may have been favored by the god of luck, win the jackpot, or receive an inheritance, but that cannot guarantee a lifetime of wealth. When you exhaust all your resources, you will still return to poverty and fall into financial difficulties. You are only temporarily rich, but you will never be truly wealthy. Regarding financial knowledge, we need to learn accounting, which is the ability to interpret numbers and evaluate the strength and weakness of a business. Investing, the science and the strategy of making money. Understanding markets, the science of supply and demand and market conditions. Law, manners, tax benefits, and protection from lawsuits. We all know that as employees, the salary we receive is money after tax is deducted. The higher the salary, the higher the taxes. However, if you have a company, the many expenses such as traveling as business traveling expenses, purchasing cars as the company cars, purchasing computers as the company office supplies, etc., will be taxed after deducting all deductible expenses. Then the tax will be greatly reduced. Continuous learning helps to more comprehensively analyze and predict future opportunities and risks. It enables individuals to adapt to changes and better utilize knowledge to create wealth and value. Not only can you gain wealth, but you can also take timely measures to deal with various challenges. 5. Open your heart instead of closing your mind. Be willing to accept new things and be able to keep pace with the times and adapting to changes in different eras. Kodak was a company that once had an important position in the field of photography. However, during the rise of digital photography technology, Kodak failed to adjust its business model and strategic positioning properly. The business experienced serious challenges, which eventually led to the company's bankruptcy. Today, in the information age, flow is the king. The rise of short videos has also led to the emergence of large numbers of internet celebrities, and many millionaires have been born from this. The annual sales of many physical enterprises rely on the support of these internet celebrities to a certain extent. Therefore, it's essential to explore new things, maintain keen observation and judgment, and be the first to eat crabs. Persisting in your own ways without adapting to the changes of the time will only make you severely left behind or even submerged by the times. 6. Focus on your own career, preferably a career you like and what you're good at. Because usually we can only make money with our knowledge. When you are committed to a business that you are passionate about and skilled in, you are more likely to maintain a high level of motivation and passion. Not only does this give you a greater sense of accomplishment and work, but it also helps you overcome difficulties and challenges. Focusing on your interests and areas of expertise will help you continuously deepen and expand your professional knowledge, making it easier to reach the professional peak in the industry. A classic example is Elon Musk. He is an entrepreneur, a former computer programmer who didn't start out as an expert in the automotive and the space industry. However, he achieved tremendous success in the field he loved. Tesla is not just a company engaged in the production and the sales of electric vehicles. but aims to accelerate the broad transition to clean and sustainable energy. Similarly, the success of SpaceX, a well-known space exploration and technology company, has promoted innovation in the space exploration field. SolarCity was created to advance the growth of renewable energy. Musk's entrepreneurial spirit and persistence in technological innovation comes from his interest and focus in these fields. His success is caused by multifactors, but a strong interest in technological innovation and engineering challenges is a very important contributor. 7. The faster you make a decision, the more likely you are to seize an opportunity, especially before others make a decision. Those commodity manufacturers can always see the selling points in the shortest time. For example, in popular TV series, if there is an actor's accessories, clothes, scarves, etc. that are fashionable, they will produce and sell them as quickly as possible to make it to be a hit product. At the beginning of COVID-19, masks were immediately sold out, and the price of mask production machines instantly increased several times. Even so, the order volume kept soaring, and the supply exceeded demand. The production lead time was extended for several months. Many giants from different industries have also joined in, wanting to get a piece of pie. If you make a prediction in time and order mask machines in bulk and then time, substantial profits would undoubtedly have followed. The opportunity is fleeting. When everyone realizes that this project is profitable and when the masks on the market are completely enough to cover everyone's normal needs, the trend is over. Please remember the above 7 points and make adjustments and changes according to your current situation. If you are currently in a difficult situation with no savings or a lot of credit card debt, many bills to pay, and several children to bring up, or maybe you know nothing about financial management, you don't know what you are interested in, and you feel like you have no clue and no hope. According to the latest global wealth report, 1% of the rich own 44.5% of wealth. Most people have not achieved financial freedom, and a considerable number of people are in financial trouble. If you don't have the extra money to buy assets now, don't be discouraged. What you need to do is calm down and make sure you are not led by impulse and anxiety. If you follow the steps below, I believe you will gradually get out of your difficulties and even achieve financial freedom. 1. Change some wrong ideas about wealth. For example, if you think there is a job that will make you rich overnight, recognize what your assets and liabilities are. Continuously learn financial management knowledge and understand investment, market, and other related knowledge. 2. Develop a financial plan and set goals. Develop a plan based on your actual income and expenditure carefully. Review your income and expenses. And understand fixed and controlled expenses. Set clear financial goals, including income, debt repayment, investments, etc. 3. Retrench expenses and reduce unnecessary expenses. The latter factor refers to the dispensable habitual expenses that people waste every day. But when accumulated, they amount to a significant expense. For example, a cup of latte every day, impulsive purchased item with low usage probability, unnecessary subscription services on mobile phone, etc. 4. Increase income. This is also the most direct influence factor. Working hard, find additional sources of income, part-time jobs, side jobs, etc. to increase your income. 5. Clear out high-interest debt. After you pay the necessary expenses, if there is still a surplus, consider paying off high interest debt first to reduce the burden of interest payments. 6. Look for investment opportunities. When you have some savings, you can start to purchase and build your assets. You can start with low threshold investment projects. You need to look for them in advance. 7. Plan a long term investment strategy. If you have achieved some success, congratulations. You can now engage in long term financial planning, including asset allocation and the investment portfolio construction. Thank you for watching my video. If you like my video, please subscribe and click the little bell. I will bring you more interesting and valuable videos. I hope your 2024 will be full of hope and get rid of financial difficulties, achieve financial freedom as soon as possible. See you next time.
Bye.